Whenever you're ready.
Alright, your project. My essential question was, what are the benefits of outdoor exercise and what are the steps to starting your own outdoor gym? Why I chose this project, living a healthy lifestyle has always been very important to me. Playing sports growing up and playing every season throughout high school. I've always being in shape and ready for the upcoming season has always been very important. And also I wanted to have something to give back to Mills High School when I left. So what I hope to achieve, I wanted to achieve a built pull-up bar that was installed on Mills High School grounds, and I also wanted to create a HIIT workout that's designed to be done outdoors, and also encourage outdoor exercise because there are just tons of benefits, which I'll go through in my research. The process started off with buying the tools and materials necessary to build the pull-up bar, and then I had to build it, which didn't take too long, just a couple days, but there were some challenges with getting the right tools and right materials to get it done. And then I had to create a HIIT workout, which is basically a workout with short intervals of workout times with an even shorter rest period in between. It's a great way to get your body moving, and it's an easy way to start working out for people that don't do it very often. And I also had to film the tutorials for those workouts, and then create a way to present those workouts to the public and a way for people to find it. So my research started off with how to build a pull-up bar, which really wasn't too difficult. Like I said, you just need to make sure you get the right tools and materials, because there were some challenges with getting the wrong things, and if they don't fit perfectly, then a lot of things can go wrong. But I also researched the benefits of outdoor exercise on physical and mental health, which is one of the main things I wanted to be able to advocate to people through this project, because just being outside in general, there are tons of benefits on your mental health for that, and then also incorporating working out into it, which also benefits mental health and physical health, obviously. So yeah, and then I researched a little more about HIIT workouts, just to see what would be the best way to try to do this for people beginners, to incorporate all experience levels. And then I just did a little bit on also QR codes, which wasn't difficult at all. I just needed to be able to connect it to my slideshow. Core values and beliefs. Part of the Mills High School core values is to promote personal growth of all of our students. Exercise definitely promotes personal growth through both physical and mental well-being. For approval, I had to get approval from Mr. Grant and Mr. Angler, just to be able to put the pull-up bar on school grounds and for the location. And then I also collaborated with Mr. Cravey by putting the pull-up bar along the Mohawk Trail, which is something that he started. So it was good to be able to collaborate with Mr. Cravey, because he's been a big mentor and role model for me throughout high school, being my football coach. So it really felt like it benefited the project, being able to work with him. Fundraising, I was sponsored by McPhee, which is actually my parents' company, so that worked out really well. They were able to cover the expenses of all the materials and everything, so that was a huge help. The building, these are just some of the pictures of when I was building it. Like, first we had to make the frame and connect the bar before supporting it in 5-gallon buckets with concrete to make sure that it would stand up properly. And then these are some pictures from installing the bar. This is right along the Mohawk Trail. I had a couple friends to help me out, so everything went pretty smoothly with the installing. Creating a HIIT workout, my mom actually helped me make this. She's a certified exercise instructor, so she knows what she's talking about. She made a 12-part HIIT workout with 12 different exercises for all experience levels, so everyone can do it. And also you can change the difficulty by either like making the interval of the workout longer or shorter, or the rest period longer or shorter. So it's really inclusive to anyone. Filming tutorials. What I did for this, I used my sister Hadley and her boyfriend, and I filmed doing all the different workouts, and then used an app to convert them into a GIF so that I could put them on my workout slideshow, like as a picture, so it went a lot more smoothly. But yeah, it was good to have a couple of models to do my workouts instead of myself. Finished product is the pull-up bar. Obviously, you can see Danny testing it out. This right here is an example of it's one of the slides on the HIIT workout slideshow. So that's pretty much what it looks like with, and this QR code is on the pull-up bar. So I don't know, there's a couple of QR codes floating around if you want to try it out. Successes, some of the successes were I was able to install the pull-up bar successfully on the school grounds, and I successfully made a HIIT workout page as well. I think I also did a good job with getting help for like getting all these tasks done from my parents with helping me build, and the sponsoring to also getting friends to help me with the installing and all that stuff. And also, yeah, like I said, getting sponsored was a huge help. Failures and obstacles, definitely time management. Most people know I'm not very good at that. Lack of research. I was missing a few research reports throughout the year, which made it very difficult once the time came at the end of the year to do the final papers and stuff. I also, at the beginning of the project, I'd say I was aiming a little too high. I wanted to make like a whole fitness trail with like a bunch of structures, but I eventually figured out that would take me a very long time, and with my time management, probably not the best decision. So I ended up having to change the project halfway through, and like I said before, the tools and materials, making sure you have the right things when you get started is very important and makes it a lot less frustrating. I got out of this project, I'd like to think I left my mark on Millis High School by having a structure there that has my name on it, and I also learned a lot more throughout the research papers on the benefits of being outside and outdoor exercise, and it's definitely gonna change the way I work out in the future. And I also got to work on my planning skills a little more by like figuring out when to build it, when to install it, and all that stuff. So, and a couple of thank yous to Ms. McCarthy, who was my mentor, Mr. Grant, Mr. Engler, Mr. Cravey, Robin Hadley, Harrison McPhee, my parents, and then Danny Good and Aiden Azus for helping me install it. Just my work cited and questions.